con los rompe discoteca.
Tú quieres duro. 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 Hoy te demostramos que somos los nuevos jefes del underground. Tú quieres duro.
Dale duro y dale más duro.
It is high, it is far, it is gone.
Los verdaderos. Vamos pa' la calle.
Mixing live straight from New York City.
¿Qué la que hay, mi gente? What's good? I'm Roberto Ruiz, a.k.a. Don Sicario, with another episode of Don Yankee con el Body. Brought to you by NYYNEWS. How's everyone doing? Spring training, folks. Spring training. We're watching the Baby Bombers battle it out. It's still early in spring training. It's only, 1 week already has passed. And so far, the Baby Bombers look good. You know, we're seeing why this brass has been holding on to them for so long and won't budge on trading any of them. Cool. We're seeing it in live in spring training right now. Volpe has looked good. Andres Chaparro has looked like an animal. Rafael Ortega. Navarez with a walk-off home run the other day. Willie Calhoun has looked good. Dominguez with home run. Like, so far, these kids look good. There's a few others that have looked pretty good. And I'm seeing a lot of stolen bases. This season, there's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of stealing bases, especially with the plates being bigger. The bases are about 3 inches bigger, if I'm not mistaken. So far, they look good. If you were to ask me, throw Volpe and Peraza need to be in that lineup opening day. I don't want to see IKF. I don't want to see Donaldson. I don't want to see none of these guys. But let's talk about the Baby Bombers real quick. Some of the ones that I've caught a few of them. I haven't been marking down exactly what they've all been doing, but so far from the ones that have stood out to me, from what I can tell, Volpe looks good at shortstop, like at shorty. He looks pretty good. You know, Peraza obviously I think is a better shortstop, but Anthony Volpe looks good. He's been playing. He's played second base. He's played shortstop. Supposedly he's gonna get a game at third base. I mean, we didn't sign none of these big time shortstops because we have Volpe. So I don't want to see him at second base or so, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we have Peraza, which if that's the case, Peraza at short, Volpe at second, which I'm okay with. Cool. But man, that kid, he's very aggressive. He had a leadoff home run. If he was on this roster and he was in this lineup, you throw him up there to lead off. He's very aggressive.
Damn, son.
His at-bats look pretty decent. He looks good. You know, you get Peraza in that lineup. I don't know where you would bat him, but I would love to see these Baby Bombers make the roster, make the opening day lineup. They said they would get a chance to fight it out for it. So let's see. I want to talk about Andres Chaparro real quick though. This kid or guy, I don't know his age, monster. I mean, he looks like a beast out there. Strong, very powerful bat. So far at 11 at bats, he's had today he had a grand slam. 2 home runs, and one of them was a grand slam in today's game against the Pittsburgh Pirates, which the Yankees were no-hitting all the way into the 9th inning. I mean, 6 RBIs, 3 hits, something like that. Like, very low-key, very, very good bat right there. And, from what we've seen so far, there's word that IKF might get some work out in left field, in the outfield. That's what Boone said. Bubbles. IKF. Who, for all we know, I don't know how many games he's ever had in the outfield. Maybe with the Rangers, I don't know. But we have an issue in left field, and they're going to put so... Why do they keep doing this to IKF? They keep setting him up for failure. Want to go glove at third? Sure. We definitely want you. You're going to play shortstop. Oh, you didn't really do too good at shortstop? Fine, we'll put you out. We'll put you in left field. This organization sometimes. What is happening? I said, yo. Anyways, the Martian, Jason Dominguez, hit a home run the other day, and a monster shot. This kid, his at-bats look so good. I think out of all the prospects I've seen, his at-bats look legit. He doesn't just swing aggressively. Like, you could tell he's seeing the ball well. And I'm sure if I don't know if he's going to make the opening day lineup, because you know how this brass is, but damn, he looked good. Like how they say, he looked very hitterish. You know, he looked good. Now, we've seen some of the vets play. Aaron Hicks had a few hits. Some hits that last season would have been picked up due to the shift. I don't care that the shift is gone and he might have some hits now. I don't want anything to do with Aaron Hicks. I don't want his face in that. I don't want to see his face anymore. His whole vibe should not be in that clubhouse to rub off on the youngins. I don't want to see him there anymore. Josh Donaldson, he struck out so many damn times in the first few games of spring training. What a surprise. But I mean, the Yankees put out a tweet, new month, new lineup. And the damn lineup was the exact same lineup from last season. You tell me if fans were overreacting in there. What do you think? I don't know if they were trolling us or if they just... Because they know what's up. They know what Yankee fans want. And, you know, I don't think it's going to get to the point where they're going to actually just do what we want, because there's so many contracts out there, and Cashman's not going to just be paying somebody and not play them.
Damn,
Aaron
son.
Hicks, they're paying him $10 million a year. They're going to play him. Josh Donaldson's getting paid $20 million a year. They're going to play him.
Damn,
unless they finally go with the baby bombers. And that's why they had IKF, right? The stopgap. All right, you stopped the gap. Now we're here. The baby bombers are there fighting for it. I hope the Yankees do not make the mistake and keep these guys. If you're going to keep IKF, cool. Super utility player, I'm all for it. You know, there's a lot of people saying that Anthony Volpe looks more like a third baseman. Let's see how he does at third base. I mean, they say his arm's not that good for short. I don't know how it's going to do at third, but anyways, you know, let's see how that goes. I'd prefer anybody over Josh Donaldson at this point. So, I want to talk about some of the injuries real quick. Our catching situation, all of a sudden, low-key is tight. Austin Wells, fractured right rib. Expected return like April or May, something like that. Ben Rotvert, shoulder aneurysm. I don't know when he's coming back. Josh Brawl has an elbow injury. He won't throw for a few weeks. I don't know when the hell he'll be back. Higashioka is going to be playing for the WBC. What are we going to do? Who's going to catch for us? Our depth right now is slim in the catching department. What does that mean? Dun, dun, dun. Release the Kraken. No, don't turn off the video. Don't leave just yet. I'm just joking. I'm kidding. But a lot of chatter going on right now. Is Gary Sanchez going to make a comeback to the Yankees now due to all of these injuries and whatnot? I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen, but Like I said in one of my other videos, with the robo-umps coming back, would they take a chance on Gary Sanchez, maybe to even DH or with Stanton supposedly going to be playing more outfield? Because they're saying Judge would play left or play center, and Lord Bader would play left or move around just to have Stanton in right field. Does that mean they have some space for Gary Sanchez? Hey, Kraken. I was a big Gary Sanchez fan, and I still am. But even it came to the point where I was like, listen, this guy needs to go. He needs to go. It was not working. We were waiting and waiting. 2016 Gary was long gone and did not look like it would ever return. I don't think it ever will. But as a DH, who's a home run threat, would the Yankees take a chance on him? They know everything about him. You know, they know what to do to try to fix him. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but what are they going to do with this catching situation? There's only two catchers right now that are available. It's Gary Sanchez, and I don't remember what the hell his other name was. His other name is, it doesn't even matter. Two of them are available, and the other guy's older. What are they going to do? Are they going to wait it out? Are they going to last second tell Higgy he can't attend the WBC just in case? We have Trevino. What are they what's going to happen? I don't think Gary Sanchez comes to the Yankee, but I'm going to touch this subject because I see a lot of chatter going on Twitter about it. So a lot of people took my other videos. Oh, he wants Gary back. I didn't say that. Estúpido. Watch it over. It would be funny if it did happen. Oh, it would be funny having Gary Sanchez back. I would love to see Garrett Cole's face when Gary Sanchez comes into the clubhouse. I don't think it's gonna happen. The pitchers don't like him. They don't like his catching. Even if he goes back to his old catching way, to the way he used to catch before he was they had him set up to be framing. Because even then, he still wasn't that good. I don't think these pitchers are gonna want to pitch to him. Garrett Cole definitely is not gonna want to pitch to him. Would they get him just for his bat? I don't know. At this point, I don't even care. Just wanted to touch that subject though. But spring training, folks, so far so good. So far, the Baby Bombers are showing that they're ready, that they want it. Volpe has looked really good, man. That kid looks good. You know, he doesn't take a lot of pitches, though. I've seen him swing at a lot of first pitches. He's grounded out to a few double plays. You know, I get it. But he still looks pretty good. He's fast, man. He steals a base right away. Like, he steals second, steals third. There was one game where he did that. He got on base, stole second. The pitcher set up to pitch again. Boom, he stole third. These kids are fast. We're so used to these vets being so damn slow that we get the youngins coming up and you see them run. Whoo! Fast. They're fast. Ricky Bobby fast. I'm just playing. All right. We're going to keep an eye out to see what happens so far this spring training. Word is that IKF or Gleyber Torres, Gleyber, we have too many infielders right now. And the Los Angeles Dodgers lost their shortstop, Gavin Lux. Something with his knee. I don't know exactly what happened to his knee, but that shit looked like it went sideways, backwards. Like it looked like it bent in a way that it should not. Your knee shouldn't ever bend. I feel bad for the kids. Sorry to hear that. I hope you have a speedy recovery. But they need somebody. You know, they traded for that shortstop from the Miami Marlins. They're going to slide him into shortstop. Maybe they'd want a Gleyber Torres. Maybe they'd want an IKF. I mean, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but it's possible, you know. We can't. Gleyber, I think Gleyber has the most value right now. And, you know, because IKF, we can use IKF all over the diamond. And he's backup catcher. So if anybody's gonna get traded, I think it's gonna be Gleyber. You know, it sucks to say. I love Gleyber, but right now, if DJ's healthy the way they say he's healthy, he could play second. I don't think Josh Donaldson's going anywhere, so he's gonna be at third. The Dodgers right now moved Rojas to shortstop. And I don't know exactly who's playing second for them. I don't know that team that well. I know those usual suspects, Freddie Freeman, Mookie, like the regular guys. I don't know much about their depth, so I don't know who they're going to put over there. But hey, IKF is available. And the Dodgers got a good system. We can get somebody for him. Gleyber definitely could get us a good return. Gleyber Torres is one of the best second basemen in the game, regardless of what y'all think about him. You know what I'm saying? Gleyber has a lot of value, and he only has 2 years. He still has 2 years left. We got to pay close attention to that, see what's going to happen there. The Yankees, I still feel like they're gonna make a move this spring training. I don't think that lineup that they put out that looks exactly like the one from last year, I don't think that's gonna be the team. I think it's gonna be a little bit different. You guys, you guys could believe that they won't do anything. I get it. But at the same time, I'm still gonna see how things play out. Because look at what just happened to the Dodgers. They just lost their shortstop. Spring training, a lot of things could happen. We could, knock on wood, we could lose somebody. So we got to keep an eye out. That's what Cashman's doing right now. He's laid in the cut right now, trying to see. I'm sure he has a few deals lined up. He's just waiting it out to see how spring training turns out. See how the baby bombers do. Is Peraza and Volpe ready? Is Cabrera set to go? Like some of the other youngins that we've seen. Rafael Ortega has looked good. What if he plays the outfield? Willie Calhoun looked okay. There's a few youngins in there that have been showing out. They look pretty good. So we'll see, our pitching has looked I don't expect much from pitchers in spring training. They're rusty. Severino gave up 4 runs. At this point, they're just trying to see how the ball's moving for them. They're just working on certain things. They don't go out there. Yeah, of course they're trying to win and whatnot, but they're focused primarily on going out there and seeing how certain pitches are coming out. And they're just dusting off, they're cobwebs. They're rusty. So spring training, we're going to keep an eye out. Let's see. Hopefully we get some news of some kind of trade. If the baby bombers continue to show that they belong up here, Volpe has been showing he belongs up here. Dominguez, shit, I'd rather have Jason Dominguez out there over Aaron Hicks. And this is one thing that's pissing me off because Yankee fans, there's 2 different types of Yankee fans. They're the ones that are okay with everything. They're positive about everything. Oh, they're right. And then the other side are the ones that are just like, no, we're not taking this shit anymore. We need changes. I'm hearing that Aaron Hicks, the stands are just going to continue to stand. They have high hopes in Aaron Hicks because how much worse can it be than how he was last year? Are you kidding me? So we're okay with him sucking, but he just sucks a little less than last year. Regardless, they're still not going to be good enough to beat an Astros team or to beat whoever comes out on top in the NL. Like these folks keep falling for the same shit every season. Y'all keep falling for it, yo. I used to fall for it too. I get it. Y'all gotta, man. Just because you complain about what the Yankees are doing doesn't make you a bad fan. What I always say, stop complaining about us complaining. Cause y'all look just as worse. You're not a better fan because you're sitting there like a teacher's pet. Ooh. They remind me of those kids in school that when the teacher looks mad because everybody's talking, they turn around to everybody, guys, be quiet.
Damn, son.
The teachers, be quiet. And the teacher's
son.
mad. And then they look at the teacher
Damn,
They remind
son.
me of those kids. Like, Brian Cashman's not paying attention to your tweet. Aaron Judge is not paying attention to your tweet defending them. They're not even paying attention to none of that. They're not even paying attention to our negative tweets. If they were paying attention to our tweets, there would have been a bunch of different moves happening. If they were really listening to the fans. So cut the shit. Stop complaining about us complaining. We all have a right to enjoy the Yankees however we want. If we want to sit there and complain because we don't like the moves and everything that they've been doing in the past few years, let us complain. You want to sit there and complain about us? Cool, fine. Anywho, this is going to be crazy. Judge in left field. We have issues. We need a left fielder. So what do the Yankees do? Let's throw Judge out there. He can do it. Aaron Hicks, from what they're saying, it's Aaron Hicks' job to lose. And Aaron Hicks doesn't look good. He's out there. He still doesn't look good. Josh Donaldson still doesn't look good. IKF, IKF is IKF. I don't mind keeping IKF around to be the utility player around that infield. Or if they can get themselves a real left fielder, and we won't have to depend on Cabrera and Hicks. Cabrera could be the infield utility player that he truly is. He's a great utility player. DJ's a utility player. IKF is a utility player. Like so many players in this damn team, in this diamond that can move around so much, yet we still have holes. I don't understand that. Oh well. Let's see what happens. Next time I come back, hopefully something happens, or we can have some news on some of the baby bombers on certain games and what they do. So, check out the NYY News shop. Get yourself some merch. Treat yourself, folks. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment on what do you think. Tell us your opinion. We're in this together. If you want to complain, come complain. If you want to talk shit about me complaining, talk that shit. I'm okay with it. Just as long as you leave a like and subscribe to the channel, we good. Follow me on Twitter at Don Sicario1. And again, folks, hold it down.
Mixing live straight from New York City.